The story today is called The Troll. It's quite a long story, so maybe get comfortable. There was once a troll who lived under a bridge. That's where trolls are supposed to live. Meanwhile, far out at sea, there were some pirates who lived in a ship. That's where pirates are supposed to live. Trolls are supposed to eat goats, but no goats ever came trip-trapping over the troll's little bridge, so he ate fish instead. But one morning he heard a faint noise on the bridge. Up he popped, and he said what trolls are supposed to say, which is, "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" "I'm not trip-trapping, I'm scuttling," said a tiny black creature, "and I'm a spider."
"Oh, bother, I thought you were a goat,"
said the troll. "No, goats have fur," said the spider.
"Never mind, I'll eat you anyway," said the troll. "You'll make a nice change from fish."
"Oh, please don't eat me," said the spider. "Why don't you go further down the river to the next bridge? It's a much better bridge for goats."
"All right then,"
said the troll. So he packed up his frying pan and his cookery book and off he strode. Pirates are supposed to dig for treasure, but these pirates had a treasure map with a rhyme on it. Between the palm tree and the rocks, 6 foot deep, lies a treasure box. They sailed and they sailed until they reached the island.
"This is the spot,"
said Chief Hank. "Start digging." The pirates dug and they dug, but all they found was a grumpy mole.
"It must be the wrong island,"
they said. All that digging had made them hungry. It was Ben Buckle's turn to do the cooking. He cooked fish pie. "It's soggy," said Percy Patch. "It's slimy," said Peg Polka Dot.
"When we find the gold, we can buy a decent cookery book,"
said Hank Chief. And they set sail again. The troll was sitting under his new middle-sized bridge, reading his cookery book. Suddenly he heard the sound above his head. He popped up.
"Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" he roared.
"I'm not trip-trapping, I'm puttering," said the furry creature. "I'm a mouse."
"Oh, bother, I thought you were a goat," said the troll.
"No, goats have longer ears," said the mouse.
"Never mind, I'll eat you anyway," said the troll. "I'm getting sick of fish."
"Oh, please don't eat me," said the mouse. "Why don't you go to the next bridge? There are goats trip-trapping over that one all the time."
"Very well,"
said the troll, and he packed up his things and off he strode. Meanwhile, the pirates had discovered another island. They dug and dug, but all they found was a rusty bucket with a crab on it.
"It's the wrong island again,"
they said. That night, Percy Patch did the cooking. He cooked fish soup. "It's bony," said Ben Buckle. "It's briny," said Peg Polka Dot.
"If only we could find the gold, we could pay for a proper cook,"
said Hank Chief. The troll was frying fish under his new big bridge when he heard the sound above his head. He popped up.
"Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" he bellowed.
"I'm not trip-trapping, I'm lolloping," said the creature with long ears, "and I'm a rabbit."
"Oh, bother, I thought you were a goat,"
said the troll. "No, goats have hooves," said the rabbit.
"Never mind, I'll eat you anyway," said the troll. "Anything's better than fish."
"Oh, please don't eat me," said the rabbit. "Why don't you walk to the next bridge? There are herds of goats trip-trapping all over that one."
"Are you sure?"
asked the troll. Once again he packed up and off he strode. Meanwhile, the pirates were digging on the new island. They dug and they dug, but all they found was an old Wellington boot with a nest of centipedes in it. "We'll never find the right island," they said. That night it was Peg Polka Dot's turn to do the cooking. She cooked fish cakes. "They're sticky," said Ben Buckle. "They're sandy," said Percy Patch. Hank Chief said nothing. He was too busy being sick over the side of the ship. The troll's river grew wider and wider, then it stopped being a river and flowed into the sea. The troll found himself on a sandy beach.
"There isn't another bridge," he said. "That rabbit was tricking me."
Then he spotted some hoof prints in the sand. "A goat at last!" he cried. He looked around, but he couldn't see any goats.
"Never mind, it'll probably come back tomorrow,"
he said. The troll followed the hoof prints. They led him to the spot between the tall palm tree and the 2 big rocks. "I know," he thought. "I'll dig a pit. Then tomorrow, when the goat will fall into it, I can eat it." The troll dug and dug in his frying pan. Just then, when he thought the hole was deep enough, The pan hit something hard. It was a great chest. Perfect, said the Troll. I can hide in here to keep warm. Then when the goat falls in to the hole, I'll open the lid and pop up. He lifted the lid. The chest was full of round gold coins. They are no use to me, he said, so he threw them all into the sea. Then he climbed into the treasure chest and lay down. Tomorrow I'll have goat for breakfast instead of fish, he thought, and he drifted off to sleep. It was dark when the pirates arrived at the next island. This is the spot, said Handkerchief. But someone's been digging here already, said Ben Buckle. Don't say they found the treasure before us, said Percy Patch. No, look, here it is, cried Peg Polka Dot. The chest was heavy. It must be full of gold, said Handkerchief. Quick, back to the ship before anyone spots us. The Troll was woken up by a loud bang. That's my breakfast falling in the hole, he thought. But why is the chest heaving and swaying, and why did the lid opening? Surely the goats couldn't open lids. The lid opened wide, staring down at the Troll with 4 angry pirates. Where's the gold? Shouted Handkerchief. I threw it in the sea, said the Troll. The plank! The plank! Yelled Ben Buckle and Percy Patch. Make him walk the plank! The next second, the pirates were pushing him onto it. Who's that trip-trapping over my plank? Jeered Handkerchief. I'm not trip-trapping, I'm shuffling, said the Troll, in a very small voice. And I'm a troll. When he reached the end of the plank, his knees were buckling. Jump! Yelled the pirates. But just then, Peg Polka Dot came running up. Wait, she cried. I found something inside the treasure chest. In one hand she held the Troll's frying pan, and in the other hand she held a cookery book. Stop! Cried Handkerchief. He looked at the Troll in a new way. Can you cook? He asked. Yes, said the Troll. And yes, shouted the pirates. Then you could stay, said Handkerchief. Thank you, said the Troll, and shuffled back along the plank. When shall I start? Now, said Handkerchief. The pirates showed the Troll the ship's kitchen. The Troll grinned and he turned to his favourite page of his cookery book. Shall I make us a nice goat stew? He asked. Goat? Goat? But pirates don't eat goat, said Handkerchief. We want what pirates are supposed to eat. What's that? asked the Troll. Fish, said the pirate chief.